pleasant aftertaste. We think the same, play different games. Since I like to refuse what you blink before I do, then pray and pray that you'll go and do it anyway. Hold your breath, I'll make it worth the wait. Hold your breath till your chest and come back and see me. You rubbed the makeup off my neck that I was using to hide the stubble rush I gave myself while shaving. Yes, it's probably a razor thing, but honestly it's harmless and I refuse to let the sensitive skin winnow a blessing. To meet someone like you, with eyes stared as mine is fine. It's no more people things, just to lie here in silence. So we lie here in silence. Yes, we lie here in silence. This is no more people things, just to lie here in silence. Hold your breath, I'll make it worth the wait. Hold your breath till your chest.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boo. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And what do you have on him, Siggy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Jonathan India at the plate.
Jonathan India.
There's a strike. Howe, multi-time all-star. He features a slider, a sinker, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. That one hit to right, moving under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Flares it into the outfield, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Thrown in is offline, so he'll get in there with a 2-out double.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So, man aboard, and stepping in for the Mariners, Nolan Gorman. Ball one there. That just misses. And that's ball 2.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. And up next for Seattle, Jordan Walker. Just off the inside edge. That one catches the zone. And now it's even 1-1. 2 outs. To third. Devers throws on to first. And that will end the inning. Now it's going to be Jarren Duran. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that one fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! A gigantic blast. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Rafael Devers up to hit. This guy with light tower power. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Now batting Tristan Casas. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here at Fenway, and now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. The pitch. That one not close. And a count 2-1.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
And a pitch. He goes down looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit, takes ball one. Looked like it was a little bit up. And that's just foul. The Mariners trailing by a run, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. One down, base is empty. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Willie Adames stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston. Vaughn Grissom. Musgrove back to work. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Kyle Teal. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. Musgrove, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Trevor Story now. In the air, right side. Base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And it throws off line. Safe at third.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found the way.
One down. And now the right fielder. Golden opportunity right here. Popped up. Pasquantino moving under this one. Out. Number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back in Boston, top half of the third inning. Leading off, Zach McKinstry. Just missed. McKinstry measures 6 feet even, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now for Seattle, Stone Garrett grounded out his first time. Rips that one center field. Durant snags it on the run. And now the DH, Jonathan India, flied to right his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right side. He takes it on his own. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
And the right-hander deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Hard on the ground to first. He handles it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Musgrove gathers, goes to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We're in the second game of this division series. And now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Casas makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Nolan Gorman. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. The Red Sox leading by a run here in game 2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Goes down looking. So digging in, Jordan Walker. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hard hit right side. Casas steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in Boston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you, and leading off the bottom of the fourth, Manuel Valdez. Strike one.
0-1.
That one is hammered right field. That's back. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to first. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Righty delivers. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Teal. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Valdez at third. Grissom at second with nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Trevor Story. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Second and third here. One away. And there's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. Wouldn't chase that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down. Runners at second and third. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. A long. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And a good eye there.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's a 1-1. That's to third. Over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Right through there for a strike. And that one sliced foul.
The M's down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Adames in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. He swings and fouls one off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Casas takes it to the bag, and the Mariners set down one. One, two, three. Back now at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's a speed threat, number 13. The pitch. Strike one. Ground ball right side. Gorman tosses to first. One up, one down.
Center fielder, number 16.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Just missed. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Zach McKinstry. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Stone Garrett up next for the Mariners.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a foul ball left side. Garrett in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. 1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Out towards left center. Duran on the move to the alley. And there's 2 away. Jonathan India up next for the Mariners. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
On the inside corner for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And a 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mariners 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Musgrove back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Walker going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Enmanuel Valdez. In the dirt, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The wind to kick the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Raleigh down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch misses. That one is absolutely belted, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle.
Grissom fired to second, and that's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. And a pitch.
So you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Good eye in that spot. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you...
Gabe Spire taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter now, Kyle Teal. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Kicks and deals. And strike 2. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. McKinstry under this one. And it's caught for the out. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held up. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. The pitch. Inside, almost got him. Step off throw to first. And he's back in safely. Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Now it's the right fielder. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Back there. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 3.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
And fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the late stages of game 2. Gorman in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Here comes a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. That misses. The count now 2-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
And another ball. So now 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
The underhand flip. And that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Adames in the box again. Takes the strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead. And we're in the top of the 8th. High in the air, out to right. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. New pitcher for the Mariners, Brad Hand.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here it comes. Yoshida now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Fought off foul. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now, Tristan Casas. And the slider just misses. That one missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The next offering misses. And it down is 3-1. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And we go to the 9th, and now Zach McKinstry. The wind and the pitch. Line drive.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Garrett in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Lined into right. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
India stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how I'm going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap. Started making movies, now we done our half. You know I'm your OG, low key. I be so glad we ain't low key. Dozing, that is not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest. I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me. Whole team going down.